pouch.
Yes, no, of course.
The pouch is
Poche. My people. Now, happy Wednesday again, as usual, you know. And before we even start the matter, I we first appreciate you now. All the episodes where we don't do the thing, don't do fantabulous. We the see our comments, we the see our appreciation. Anywhere on a day today, good morning. Anywhere on a day, good afternoon. Anywhere on a day, good evening. And for those where it day for whether they say good night, make una never sleep because I need to listen to us. Today's JPLIVE, you know what I'm saying? Not say we bring some fantastic news, fantastic discussions where they say the thing they give us that understanding how things they work out. If we still go for what's trending, the same thing that we do. Now make a quick reminder that you are, the person where they talk to now is just sincerely Irreduce JP. And not be let me just studio today as usual. I still get my baddest contemporary where we they do things together. And this man know what's up, you know, what thing they happen. And that is why they did the studio all the time. To come make sure, say, yes, waiting day. Let us begin to discuss because from this part of the hemisphere, we get better things where we bring. And we want to begin the channel and want to carry them so that they launch them into, you know, the bigger space. And that is why we did. Today, another very, very interesting day. And we get some distinguished Nigerians where they come on board. We can discuss how we will fit and move forward for this country where we did. And look at it from a broader spectrum, talking about Nigeria too. But for today, make una just sit back, enjoy yourselves as we enter this matter, and make una not forget, say we dey reach una from Megapoint Studio for the city of Turin. As it dey hot, make I just let una know, say the person where dey with me, when me and him want do this matter together, this very, very interesting conversation where it concern the community exponents for the national level. Now him be Chief Priest Julius Okoli. You're welcome to JPLIVE.
JP, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm here again, you know.
Yes.
And we are here to talk with our fans.
Yes.
Viewers, we love you all. Remember, we are here at your service. Please, the mother thing we ask from you people, like, share, comment. Make sure you do these 3 things. It doesn't cost any money.
Exactly. It doesn't cost nothing.
It costs nothing. It won't even take your data. Just do something. Just to make sure you share, comment, and you like what we are doing.
Yeah, make them still go to our YouTube.
Yes,
make them go
our YouTube, you know,
JPLIVE Turin.
You know, JPLIVE Turin.
We did that.
Please, Mona follow us. Most importantly, make sure you call in. Mona try calling for this program.
And the number is 327 237 8174. Just call in. Yeah.
Please.
I know say today they go call in. They go call in today. They go call in today. Where they see the kind of people where we bring. So
we wait for them.
They wait for them. They go call in now. So the topic for today, where we want to talk about actually now about our society, we will talk of our community leaders and the people. These 3 components now they make things they work for every given society. Any civilized client, you get the community, you get the leaders and the people.
Yes.
It just be like democracy for the
government by the people, for the people,
and
everybody for the people.
So this is all about it. And these people, what would they call out today? Now people where we say them be exponents. Now they understand that they make things. They don't do many interesting things. So we are bringing them on board. And they will introduce themselves. Even they don't face CC2 for our advert now.
Yep.
Yes. We have one of them, Elder Bruce Okuomose. He lives in Milan. Is the PRO of Nunai. We have Pastor Michael Pute. He is the welfare officer of Nunai. He is a roving man.
Oh yes.
If you see him for Catania today, tomorrow you see him for Sicily. The next
and
day
you
go see him
are saying that
him
be also diaspora chairman.
Yes, now we watch him now.
For
APC. Yes, natural.
That's great.
Then we have the treasurer for Nuna again. Yes. Her name now Evelyn, Mrs. Evelyn Agom. So she said Agoms, S join the name of SD. So she will pardon me. No, Agoms, her name.
Okay, Agoms.
Okay. Yes, her S join the name.
Okay,
she be the treasurer. Yes, the money that she keep on to make sure anything not touch her.
She give us money from
online. Make we take up. So also today we don't do the brief introduction. When they come on board now, one after the other, they'll begin to talk with the B and we go to ask them questions. Yes. So our engineer know what thing they do. Abi? So if we don't introduce them now, we'll go commercials, then we'll read the matter accordingly. Yeah. So let us welcome our guests for this evening. Engineer, fire on. Our people, now welcome to JPLIVE. Elder Bruce.
I greet you now, I salute you now, Mr. Julius. I greet you plenty. I greet you plenty. We get discussion after this. I greet you
anyway,
plenty.
we got mistake. Go start from you. Now our sister will start from.
Yeah, because ladies first.
Ladies first. So we apologize for that. So.
You good as una queen no.
Miss Evelyn, you are welcome to JPLIVE. We never hear her. We are not hearing her.
It's like it's another conversation.
Yes. Make enough for loss. Let us welcome Pastor Mike Opute. That is the Bado. I salute you. You are welcome to JPLIVE.
Welfare officer Nuna will salute you.
Make we hear you as we hear Elder Bruce too. Let's hear you. Let's hear you. Your voice, please. Amplify your voice.
Can you hear me?
We hear small now.
Okay. Let me loud it. Good evening, Nigeria. My name is it share na pidgin English program or another?
Na pidgin.
Okay. You got jam all of them together. That's all.
Okay. Una do well. First and foremost, my people, I want to thank JP Turin and my Ogada for studio for bringing up this program. Thank you well, and I want to use the opportunity to say thank you to all Nigerians for being law-abiding citizens, and I say I greet everybody. My name remains Pastor Mike, the welfare officer of Nigerians in Italy. I greet you now. Good evening.
Thank you very much. So make we hear from our sister now, Mrs. Evelyn. Can we hear from you? You are welcome to JPLIVE. It be like say our engineer, we go need to talk to her so that she go and we go amplify the voice of Pastor Mike. So let us hear from Elder Bruce. Elder Bruce, you are welcome to JPLIVE. Tell us who you are, where you chatting from, where you talking from, and waiting this beer represent.
You see, I want to greet all the good Nigerians when they watch us today. And I want to use the opportunity, first of all, to thank JPLIVE. JPLIVE, not be today we know you have tried so many ways to see how you fit it be of help to the Nigerians when they here. Your partner, you call her your partner, I don't know how to take describe it. I don't know how to describe. I don't know how to describe it. Whether I call her partner in gossip or anything, because the question when I want to give us today now, we don't know how to be.
Na pipi.
Mr. Julius, I greet you plenty. Yeah, I will introduce myself as National Nuna PRO, but I will still say Julius knows a lot about the story. He knows a lot and he's been part of it. So when I want to bombard us with questions, when I know saying a question when they within our power. So for my good people, my good Nigerians, when they watch us, my name now Elder Bruce Okomose Idaosa. I live in Milan, even though some people they wonder how I start to the answer Elder, but later we'll go answer.
We go talk that one.
I live in Milan.
Maybe you dey church, you dey work for Pastor Mike church, so Pastor Mike can't give you Elder.
So when time reach, we go explain now. Anyway,
so
for now that's my name. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mrs. Evelyn. She dey hear us. Our able treasurer, we not dey hear your voice, so we want to hear you.
Nana, come here, Nana.
Hey, clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself. Clap for yourself.
We welcome you, madam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So make we hear from you.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma. Make you tell us who you be, where you from, the Vanna from,
But na
and
no vex
waiting
o.
day.
The camera go dey shake small because I own am for hand.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
No wahala. We
no
go there.
wahala.
Understand. Next time you go put on well. We go buy you new one. Yeah.
I dey try to one hold am for 1 hour when we wan take discuss.
Okay. Try. So tell us who you are, what you they represent, who you they represent, and where you from the Vanna from.
Thank you very much, sir, moderator, fellow Nigerians, my leaders in the house. Welfare officer, I greet you, sir. For honorable
Good evening,
PRO
madam.
of New Night. Good evening, sir. Good
You're
evening.
welcome, man.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone and viewers at home. My name is Aaron Evelyn. I'm the president of Nigerian Association Ferrara. I'm also the New Night treasurer of the National Union here in Italy.
That-
And I also work as I did a service, social service where we take care of immigrants that just arrived from the state.
No, that's
Ah,
good.
okay. Make
So
we clap for
we
you.
got a
Thank you
lot
for
to
taking
see,
care.
a
Our
lot
people
of
go
them.
plenty there where you they take care.
So she's a mediator.
Yes, you are more
Yes.
of a mediatrix, just to know.
My own past mediatrix is more of like a mother.
Ah, okay.
The work of a
Mother
mother
Trishi, now you
plenty
be
for inside.
Mother Trishi, the two join together. Anyway, make we enter the matter straight, so make we know as the thing they be. And this evening, our conversation, we ask questions, and the discussion will come like that, and we say, okay, we fit ask Madam question, we fit still ask elder question, but the matter go still go join. You go still go join Pastor Mike. So all this the matter, any question we ask, all of them, and the question go
But
to.
if there's a question, we will ask all of them together.
Together.
We will ask the question, and
Yeah.
we expect to get different
Answers from
each
them,
other.
yes. So the matter, una welcome to JPLIVE, and that's why they be. So after the introduction, we don't they happy and say they don't tell us who
Yes,
them
now,
be.
yeah, now.
So the matter is we kick off
So we
immediately.
enter commercial.
So before then, make we first of all just go break, commercial break. Once we return from commercial break, we hit the matter straight. Make una still advertise if una see the commercials as it is sweet. So engineer, put fire. Let's go.
Are you looking for a professional sound equipment? Do you desire durable accessories? Are you looking for a professional audio and visual studio? Then worry no more. At Mega Point, we have in stock professional and durable speakers, piano, microphones, combos, electric and bass guitars, mixer, drums, percussions, and accessories. We also offer the best in musical video production, event coverage, photography, and many more. Locate us now at Mega Point Conglomerate, Via Stradella, 229 and 2318, Torino, Italy. Call us on +390 1120 3422. Email us on megapointtv@gmail.com. You can also visit our website at www.megapointtv.com.
My people, we are back again. Thank you very much for your time. We are back again to JPLIVE. And as we talk today an interesting episode. And make una sit back, make una enjoy them. So we talk to our teaming fans. And those who go watch them later to make una take time to listen so that you will not say, yes, the society is becoming well and alive. And that is how it is. That be our objective, isn't it? So let's go straight. So that we will talk to our guests for tonight. So this matter, my people, be saying,
The word on the segment.
as Elder Bruce, this one, you know, and our other brothers and our brother and sister go here. National, this Nunai, where una be oga for Nunai, so wetin it represent, and which effort the executive they get as una be, one they take make sure say una want sensitize people, make them they go for their local associations, go they participate before they will come reach up for where una dey.
This question, you know, say this seat when I put us so they make me they remember who wants to be a millionaire, hot seat. As if the same way we start, you want ask. I don't know. May they not go ask question where they suppose go. They ask our leaders for Nigeria. You say the Nuna first of all. If you now two questions you ask if I not mistake.
Yes, not two, yes.
2 in 1.
You said, may I start from the influence of what it represents? You see, in every society, if we not feel, if there not be center body when hold every society or every community in a society together, everybody go just live the way he like, you know. And this Nuna, it represent because, like we know, we expect every community anywhere 2, 3, 4 Nigerians don't they make they get Nigerian Union for there. Then if everybody like that, now you know for everybody to dey operate like that, he go get as he be. Then Nuna, that is where Nuna now come in to centralize all the local associations, no matter where they dey, how far, whether whole or up, to centralize and to represent them. In the sense that it will be difficult for the federal government, for example, the authority, the host country authority in the Nigerian embassy, to they talk to everybody. So with Nuna, it's easier. It's just for the message to come out from the authority, gets to Nuna, then Nuna will just share it among all the leaders. When all of them, now still make up Nuna. Because you introduce us just now, you say now we be the Oga for Nuna. Oga not the Nuna. All of us now make Nuna. We will just be there as servants when they do the work, when the people send us. So that's for the value when and the influence of Nuna. Then if you come to what the executive they do to sensitize our people. You know, say this question of sensitization, I will tell you, in fact, that is why I think the welfare officer is equally here, because I'm happy I'm here to answer that, because it gets a lot to do with my office and your own. So one of the ways you'll see recently, I know say you represent local association too, you go down, they receive message, different telephone calls from people.
That local.
Okay, we go find name, give them. If the day when we call the next congress, if we come, we go discuss that. We will find name, give them.
Okay.
So, you know, now if you see her now, this moment, Nuna, for example, now get operation, what they call Operation Know Your Leaders. It's no longer about few people go just gather themselves, put themselves together, they say, now we they lead Torino, now we they lead Milan. And the people, when they not know them, you know. But now, we decided, all the leaders, starting from, you say, no, not just local, but since we never change, I'm mostly the user, the local associations, all the leaders, we have to know them. And I'm very sure, for some weeks now, a lot of Nigerians, they don't get the contact of people when they know, say, he did there when they look out for them. So, and we still put in place like what we are doing today. Nuna executive being here today, not be by chance, not be coincidence, and still part of the sensitization process. You know, we've involved all the social media presenters so that, because first of all, we look up these people, however it be, they have followers, they have people that listen to them. So these people, when they listen to them, if that information don't get to these people, nothing go push them to even think of the local union when they their place.
Make we hold
So
you for
now
there.
what?
Make we hold you for
Okay,
there,
thank you,
Bruce.
sir.
We don't already get the message where you want to talk.
Yeah,
Make we ask
come back, ask her.
Sister Evelyn.
Yes.
Sister Evelyn, you hear wetin that Bruce talk? He just talk say una be servant for Nunai. This servant be say una go dey reach out to us, abi? If we send una message, una go. So how you see, have you support or you agree to that point? So una be really servant and I want to do servant work, follow the people where they Italy, where be Nigerians.
Yeah, thank you very much, host master. I removed my earpiece because I know the two, if I talk, maybe my
They
phone on the
sweet like
hear me.
this now.
They go dey more easier for me to listen to now.
Yes.
So just like what he said, it is true that we are servants because what we are doing is selfless. We are not paid for it. Many people outside there think that we are being paid. We are not paid for it. We are just doing it because we love to serve. And we love to serve our people, to be there for them. Just like I told you before, I'm a worker in a cooperative where we born a immigrant when they come from river. But the work don't come up for normal work, come be like normal work. Because most people when they there, come be like say they learn how to live again. Just be like you go carry small pikin from hospital, teach her how to sit down, how to walk, creep, how to walk. And what you come to do for them.
Increase your voice
So now
small.
so this
Increase your
work,
voice small.
I said this work of our association CB. There are so many things that we are also. I hope you are hearing.
Yes, it's very clear now. Thank you.
I want to put. Okay, let me use the mic then. So as I was saying, what we are doing is selfless service. We are not being paid for it, and we are doing it with our whole heart. Even though we don't have time, we don't feel like talking to anybody. When people call on us, we normally pick our phone, we answer to them. This is one of the major things. Unlike me, my phone is on 24 hours. Even though if I don't want to talk, I'll make sure I pick or I call you back if I'm working, so that you'll be calm. Because there's nothing like when somebody is having tension and you call a number, there is a response. The person, first of all, will calm. So
Yes.
on my own, I have built that. I've built that relationship with people that calls me. Even though I don't have the time, I will say, okay, see, I'm driving now. Can I please call you back? The person will at least say, somebody has answered me. Whatever the situation is, the person will be calm. Then when I finish driving, I park. I cannot call the person back and listen to the person. And if there's any way I can be of help, I will help them. If I cannot help them, I will direct them who to meet. This is what we are doing at times at our own risk, where we are tired that we cannot even listen to our own family member. We pick people's call.
Okay, thank
We
you.
pick people's call.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is for our pastor, who is the welfare officer of Nunai.
Yes.
Under normal circumstances, being the welfare officer of Nunai, local communities per se supposed to feel the impact of the welfare officer. Welfare officers, haven't heard from the PRO what Nunai stands for. Having heard from
that's it. You go where Madam speak, don't they sweet you?
Yeah, okay. We don't hear from the PRO what Nunai stands for. Nunai be the Oga Pata where they control the local associations where they Italy. Okay, Madam don't talk the things where she they do. We go like hear from the welfare officer what you have done to see to the welfare of Nigerians in Italy. Because under normal circumstances, now your work will suppose to feel the more because you are a welfare officer. If we have problem, we'll call you. But I'm 100% sure not all the communities get the phone number of the welfare officer, whom we suppose to meet all the time if we get any problem. So welfare officer, Can you tell us in a nutshell what you have been doing or what you have done as a welfare officer of this great NUNAI?
Well, thank you, my brother. Can you hear me?
Yes.
If you hear your voice more,
yeah,
we go happy.
A little bit, your voice.
Okay. You see this work of welfare, to be the welfare officer of Nigeria for Italy. So that's a very big work. Very big work. If we start this program now, come we don't enter my boat. We don't reach that. As they enter, I'm going to screenshot this program. They say, I take on live program. I will call on a back. Well, you see, to be the welfare officer is a very big work. In fact, this is my office. They're supposed to give me 4 assistants. They're going to assist me for this office. But I thank God, you can't please everybody. But I will try my best. I just came back from Nigeria as welfare officer, where you know this our brother we moved to get accident for Padova, we died in Latino. You know, I go Nigeria, I go visit the family on behalf of the national body. When I reach there, I give them money because the family, feel I say the boy will die for years. Now they are breadwinner. Then I carry the message of ambassador too. I tell the family. Then I tell them say no amount of money we government go pay as insurance, we go bring back on a son on the way die. Then even that woman also wey the husband shoot. No dey try. After they shoot that woman, people go talk different stories. You know, say get pikin, no get pikin. And as just like PRO talk, my office and your office are public when they deal with most. So we need to be very careful about what we dey talk. I go Benin, I go see the family, I see the 3 children. In fact, they wear school uniform the day for house.
Pastor Mike, make you hide your voice small for your parlor, so that we go to hear you for our studio here. It be like say, or you go get us, you go do your phone. I know say you sabi those kind of engineering work. Make we dey hear you.
The volume of the phone.
Okay. I recall.
It's coming up a little bit.
I recall.
As you say?
Hear me well now.
You dey hear just near as you dey like that.
Just near am as you dey like this.
So that we go to see your face well too.
Okay. Una do well.
Yes.
So Nuna also send me go meet the family of Esther, where the husband killed. We reach there.
Later.
As Nuna also, we return the children of Esther for Nigeria. We return them back to school with our individual money. They go back to school. They come back to Italy. You know, a lot of Nigerians don't they complain, say it is very difficult for them to get house, to rent apartment. So, as welfare officer, we partner with some NGOs, some agency in different cities, mainly for Sicily, Bologna, Reggio Emilia, then even for Milan, but the one where they Milan, where we contact, they're not today active. But the criteria for these people to give you house, what will be the problem of Nigeria? Because I saw something on one of the social media program. So when they call me, I tell them the first criteria for me to help you, because you ask one question, how people go take join local community. Sorry, for the enter again. The first criteria now for you to go to your local association, tell the president to call me. When the president call me, then I will not give you phone number to call to go meet who will give you, assist you as long as you get working contract. So far so good. Now only 3 people get that opportunity. One from Catania, one for Rome here, then one for Bologna. You understand? Because if we don't do it like that, people no go identify, Nigerians no go identify with the local communities. And for us to do this, we as welfare officer, we dey work in hand with the embassy to make sure Nigerians are very close to the government. Because it is difficult for we, the executive of the national body, to help Nigerians when they are not in Nigeria association in their city.
Locally. Okay. All right. Make we hold on them. Yes. We don't already hear, we don't understand your office and how you and what you have done. What you have done don't show, say yes, you represent your office, because as a PRO first talk, your office and the office, you say that they enter inside body. But now you don't already talk your own as a day. This point now can't take us as you start just now to one issue, and any of you if you begin to discuss the matter, you know, as it been, so that we go take a court time. This one take us up. You talk about person where they shoot, where they kill. You go Nigeria, you do everything. Another one happened recently now.
Yeah, in Civitanova.
For Civitanova, then kill Nigerian person. The video there everywhere. What will be the effort of the national body and the approach where una they take to make sure say this person get justice? Our sister fee answer, you fee answer, and
the PRO.
And PRO fee answer. So anybody can start.
Okay, make I answer. Make I first answer because I will change phone. The battery of this phone don't run down.
Okay, you go.
First and foremost, JP, make I thank you for the effort what you self do for this issue of the boy, late Alika Ugochukwu, we die. My condolence to the wife. Now only today, I never called the wife since the day when the incident happened. I've been talking to the wife, even now through me, ambassador, talk to the wife, make it know say our embassy also they concerned. Then make I use this opportunity to thank the president-elect of Ancona, Honorable Julius, and our acting secretary, Dr. Bobadia, for the efforts where they do when this incident happened. They go there, they make sure say the protests where did that place, they talk to the Nigerians so that it no go turn to violence. But so far so good. The justice where will they pursue that very day, that's the next day,
yes,
which is Sunday.
Hold on, we want go market. Make we just cut you short. Sorry. We make we still cut you long, make we cut you half, make we cut you dissect, make you hold on, we'll go commercials. When we come back again and you enter the matter.
Are you looking for a professional sound equipment? Do you desire durable accessories? Are you looking for a professional audio and visual studio? Then worry no more. At Mega Point, we have in stock professional and durable speakers, piano, microphones, combos, electric and bass guitars, mixer, drums, percussions and accessories. We also offer the best in musical video production, event coverage, photography and many more. Locate us now at Mega Point Conglomerate, Via Stradella, 229 and 2318, Torino, Italy. Call us on +390 1120 3422. Email us on megapointtv@gmail.com. You can also visit our website at www.megapointtv.com.
And as we leave on just now, Pastor Mike, now he dey talk about how the matter be and how be the effort where they don't put for the matter where concern that our brother, abi?
Yeah.
Now we dey. So make we bring am back again, make we just use mouth touch am again, so that we go ask, quickly conclude, then make we move to the other question. Pastor Mike, you are welcome. We welcome on our back. We welcome Edda Bruce. We welcome our sister Evelyn. So, Pastor Mike, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So far, so good. You see, I appreciate the Sindako of Maki region because he come down that day, come talk to Nigerian, talk to the family. You know, being the welfare officer, now my fee, and I dey follow this case very well. The Sindako don assure Nigerians say we go get justice.
Okay.
And from every information, even the commune don come up say they go assist the family with house where they go dey stay. Then I know of 3 wealthy Italians also wey say they ready to adopt the children, wey they go take care of them, train them, they go be even Italian, grow up. Then I don't know how true is this, but I read them also say the Sindako has donated 15,000 too for the family when they take put things together until all these promises will come together, and he assure say justice will be served to late Alika. And I no just take the matter like that, I dey take the matter with our embassy. As I dey talk to you, the consular officer, our consular officer for embassy is on his way now, coming back to Rome from Ake into go pay condolence visit to the family, and we go meet the authority, see everything, and our embassy condemn the action. We too we condemn the action, but I wan thank all the Nigerians wey come up that day to say this thing e no good, but we dey hear say they dey bring one story on mago. You see, Italians they don't like wetin happen, they dey condemn am and they dey support Nigeria for this issue.
Okay.
Say this e no good.
Do not good. Let us from our sister too, where we say she be exponent for the community too. Yes. So make we hear from you for this matter. How you take see am from your own side? These things where it don't happen now, when it be say the government they take charge. What will be your own feeling for the matter about justice? Because with the yes, small petty talk.
Thank you very much, Mr. JPLIVE. Waiting me, I see for me myself, I condemn the act of waiting happen. Because if you see a broad daylight like that, people were busy videoing, and nobody was even having that spirit to say, okay, let me stop them. Nobody called police until this issue now happened. This man now gave up the ghost. I also condemn that act, but we have to also know something that most of us didn't really know what happened. But before we start going in talking about this issue, we have to look it widely and generally. what of if it is a white man that it happened to? What would have happened today? I believe by now they would have started arresting all the young black men on the street. But because it's a black, thank God for some Italians who took it upon themselves and they are still being advertising it through TikTok and Facebook that they don't like what is happening, that the world is becoming crazy. How can somebody be beaten up and strangled to death in a broad daylight and people were standing, filming what was the incident? So it is painful, but what has happened has happened. I just want to say my condolence to the family, to the wife. It's not easy. I even learned that the man is even from my place. That one even make me cry when self.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, condolence, please.
No cry. Elder Bruce.
No problem.
So make you enter the matter.
I
What
just
you get
want
to talk for the
thank the embassy and the Sindaco there and all the Italians, the Nigerians who are doing all their possible best to make sure that the man and the family have justice.
Justice, okay.
Thank you.
Elder Bruce, make we quickly finish that one before Chief Priest go ask you your own question. Elder Bruce, what will be your own, this very question, now we don't hear from Pastor, we don't hear from our sister, that this question still go to you in your own capacity too. So far, so good. Maybe you get different opinion about this whole thing. Where it be say, this person must get justice. And with the yes, most to be where it be like say, if they go, the quad, the land, and so the person be, and so the person not be. So the embassy too, you still get contact with the embassy, and they hear from different people. What will be your assessment?
Anyway, first of all, you see, for issue like this, for what we did first, even though you not go bring back the dead, but then we as association, we are really doing our best. We are following up, and it's not just following up, because these days I heard a lot of things. What of if they put her for prison tomorrow, they let her go for backyard? What of this? You know, the fact is this time, you get some of the things when we plan to turn Nuna to, you know, maybe now, if it's not visible, people might not even be feeling the impact. But one of the things when we talk, they say, no matter where the Nigerian they, people must hear and know about her. No Nigerian will ever go away like that. They'll just use maybe 20 seconds or 1 hour to talk about her. That is no longer, with the help of the new technology and all that. Then you see this issue, since they caught, the suspect have been arrested, they caught. The role of NUNA as an association and that of the welfare officer, which I can testify to, he has been doing, especially with that case of the woman he called Esther. Her name is Rita. You know, especially with the case of Rita. We have still not forgotten it. Now, we are happy we've made contact with a lot of social media presenters where we can be giving updates. This is no question of we just talk about it now and everybody have gone there to sympathize with the woman. They don't greet her, they don't take picture. People don't see and say they show for television, then we just end like that. No. We'll make sure all the promises made to the woman should be carried out. Or the justice especially, because when that person don't get justice, he not go rest in peace. So we want our brother to rest in peace and we must do everything possible. We've gotten in touch with their family lawyers and even our association lawyers to seek advice to see the best way out. For justice, Nuna, with in good collaboration with the embassy, are really going to push further, follow the case, not just wait to hear, but follow it. We will be ready to give out first-hand information as regards to this issue. Justice we will get for our brother, we'll push for it, and by God's grace, we'll get it.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. PRO, this question I will start with you, because your duty is to disseminate information. And in the process of
when you disseminate,
yes, if you disseminate them, you still get information as well, because na two-way thing, you know. I get and I give. Okay, we are hearing petty things where they go on. From your own stand and from the things where you don't hear, this killing, is it racially motivated? this guy, he kill this guy because na black, or he kill him because from the information where you don't get, he kill him because he head no correct. What actually do we think? Is it racial? Because we want to pinpoint on that word, racism.
Because you remember saying that two fighting,
Yes, na two fighting. Yes, na two fighting.
Two person. If I don't say for small people that I say two fighting.
Yes, so this is I want to know what actually happened. Is it racially motivated?
From our assessment.
From your assessment.
Make
information you don't hear.
Make welfare self.
Yes.
Welfare self must talk.
No, welfare must talk. Welfare must talk. But let's start from the.
Anyway, say that name welfare not good for Nigeria. Welfare not so small picking that time. They go say if you do party, the carry you go welfare. If black say that welfare now it be.
But let's start with the PRO.
Small picking do party that time. Go welfare.
And welfare can flux much.
In as much as I want to really look for a very beautiful word to describe the two of you, but no word can find past the Blues Brothers. You know, just nothing and try. Both the times and also. Anyway, you know, we'll go back because this is my program. I laugh at the way person laugh past.
Thank you.
You see, first of all, I want you see that issue. One, I'm here on the capacity of a PRO of an association, which whatever I say is going to be in line with what the association think, and it's definitely going to be different from my own personal opinion. You know, we've heard a lot of things like you said, and that place, that particular zone, most of us, if we don't forget things easily, we go no say now there. Small things don't happen since 2016, 2018 or thereabout, where a Nigerian boy kill Italian woman, got caught down. Then another Italian man carry gun, enter street, begin shoot. Then this one again. You know, I would, because we have lived here for long, and when we talk of racism, it's something when many of us, especially at this time of the day, not go like to even think say it exists. Because first of all, I personally don't recognize racism because to me, it has a lot to do more with inferiority complex. Because how can you? So we have to train ourselves that you can greet your fellow brother who will not answer you, but if you greet a white man who doesn't answer, is a racist. So first of all, I don't want us to, for me, want us to attribute racism to it, even though the manner which the murder was carried out was similar to that of George Floyd. You know, and when you watch it properly, you see some kind of hatred in the whole of that action. Because when you are fighting a normal fight, there is, no matter whether you are sick or not, and that question of his mental health and all that coming up, we should not take that seriously. We should.
Okay, just hold on 1 minute before you continue. See the reason, just hold on 1 minute. See the reason why we bring racism into it is this. Why should people be watching without coming to help? What of if na the black man there on top of that guy?
Top of the white man.
Italians where they watch, where the video, come to help their brother. This is the place we try to bring in the racism.
Make with this question so. I will suggest say make it just finish so that we will feel ask.
Okay, we will ask. Okay, welfare.
Yes.
Okay.
So conclude on
but
your.
But if you go feel brush
you know that maybe we don't leave all those go more in the sick, you know the sick, you know they do those na lawyer way. They must find way to defend them. But we want to assure Nigerians, as we are speaking here, we are coming back again to this same channel to still update Nigerians how far the case don't go. Thank you.
Just hold on 1 minute. We have a caller. Let's see. Hello, good evening. Welcome to JPLIVE.
Hello.
Yeah, hello, good evening.
Yeah. This is Bakari calling from Pavia.
Okay, Bakari from Ravenna. You're welcome to JPLIVE.
Pavia.
Ah, from Pavia. You're welcome to JPLIVE.
Yeah. I think make a business now where for this now I just a watcher. This area, this question of racism where on this show that they may get interested. Yeah, I think they told. I mean, I'm a member of Benuna. Me, I really talk of my own personal capacity. I'm not the talk for Luna, according to Brother Bruce.
Okay.
The question is, when me and he can say racial attachment.
Okay.
If not the racial attachment, how people would wash somebody when they disabled, they kill up for them, but they wash and they clap for them for there. Who the recorder, the recorder. If that's a racial attachment and hatred, not this for black, I think somebody for save that man, there. They for save them, for separate them. Because if not black, they beat a white man for there, the other from gather and they separate them, or they follow them, put on the beat them. And that will be my own, contribution to that.
God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for the contribution. When I don't hear waiting our caller talk, so I go one as soon as they answer our question, when I go still react to waiting the caller talk. So Elder Bruce, you conclude.
I think say that one a topical about the people when they look. Because
Yes.
if we want to join this one, because those people, I think we have to treat, because those people, they are as guilty as the man.
Complete.
So for me, part of the thing I believe Nuna and the embassy will push for, because people have started pushing for it anyway, is taking those people as accomplices to murder.
Yes.
Yeah, however they can't take the final, our own people will not go school where one will take the final accomplice to murder. So whichever level the lawyers can't break them into, but at least even if they are not sentenced, they should be dragged.
Okay. Pastor Mike, the government don't talk. We don't hear pronouncement say it was not racially motivated. You agree to waiting the government where it did that place. That is the prosecutors or the investigator or people where they in charge, where the people where go school where they handle the matter. You agree to waiting them talk that is not that the matter, the fight or the murder was not racially motivated. Pastor Mike, over to you.
Can you hear us, Pastor?
That's a Pastor Mike, this Steve. Yes.
This Steve.
Okay, make we ask our sister. With the government don't talk we don't hear for newspaper say it was not racially motivated because there are two persons they fight. One are white, one are black. If it happen to black, if it happen to white, many things like that
It's
don't happen.
actually two fighting.
So two people they fight. For your own opinion, you still can't support say it's racially motivated, or you agree to that one where government talk?
I will not call it racism.
Huh?
I said I will not call it racism. I don't see
Okay.
anything racism about it.
Okay, talk John. Why you say I'm
Just
like that?
like what the government says, say na two fighting. Although in his own case, it was just unfortunate for him that the person that would have come to rescue him was not in that thing. If you remember the case of the young boy that was killed in Rome, he wanted to save his friend, a white boy. That was when that was a black guy, was killed. But the fight was not for him. It was for a white guy. So it depends on the time and what people that are around there. During this Mr. Lika's own, it seems that the savior was not there. The person that would have fight for him was not there. So me, I will not call it racism because I've been in this country for years. Although I've not experienced racism, or maybe I've experienced it, I did not take notes. I believe that every human being has his or her own way to react. Even among us blacks, we also behave like white and black among ourselves. So I will not say because he was black and the man that killed him was white, then I will not say it has transferred to racism. I will say it was an aggression that was transferred to a demonic anger that led him to strangle him without even thinking for a second that it might lead him to a prison, or it might even end up his own living, or even end up somebody's life. I think that particular moment, he might not be thinking on his right senses, because there was an anger and there was an aggression on that particular moment. And unfortunately for our brother, there was nobody that wanted to come and saving that particular time, because I noticed one thing about white people. When people are fighting, they don't like coming in because they don't know if the other person is holding a gun. You might just transfer the aggression to the person that's coming to save. So they might not want to come in, they might call police, but the reason why, I don't know if they really call police immediately or it's police that did not come immediately. Or maybe, I don't really know what happened because I was not there, so I cannot conclude. But I can say categorically that we should not base all our team on racism, because it also happened to a white guy in Rome, and a black boy who took his own risk of his life went to save the white guy, and at the end of the day, the black guy was killed. I believe we all heard about the story. What happened in Rome? It was a young boy of less than 21 years old. So I will not call it racism. I will say that it was unfortunate he did not have somebody to come and rescue in that particular time. And the man in question was so bitter and so angry that I can see that he was wearing the demon body, that he even strangled him to death without even knowing unconsciously, and he now led him to death. Okay. That's how I would say it on my own.
Pastor Mike, are you back with us? Let's say Pastor Mike don't hook for that. So let us continue with Edda Bruce. Yeah, so Edda Bruce, from this whole matter.
You want to change phone.
You said? Yeah, maybe you want to change phone. You're saying
Pastor Mike said you want to change phone.
Yes, okay. Let us continue. The point we say, Edda Bruce, is that this matter, as Sister Evelyn talk on, and as you don't first put mouth before, what we want really ask for insight now is that the fight we see on Korokoro, say na two people they fight. The onlookers, you don't first talk and small, say them be like accessory to murder or they be accomplice or how the case may be. Una don't get any information about from the authority where talk say those people were even film myself, they don't still ask a question or the matter never reach that stage.
Anyway, for now, you know, it's still too early. The primary level now, when they too never even fit get any far. They are very careful and conscious not to bring out information, especially when go incite violence or when go come be later say they don't do well. Like I said before, it's true. Now they will always, anybody will always, they are the host. So they are our host here. They will not want. It's not because they say it's not racism. I'm choosing that line. Like I said before, you know, you see, very easy discussion, two fighting, one can't die. It was saying that the white die. So we go first look out for there. Because may we too not see rush. We be institution like them. We are all careful in assessing this whole thing. You need fact. Then look at the people when in the video like I talk. These people are even more guilty than the person when he fight the fight. Because I remember when you are angry, at least the third person when they there, you get one thing or two things when go tell you, you go remember, say, I be human being, this person when I want fight. So you go remember, agree, say, yeah, they not to the interfere. But the time when they take carry telephone, take the video, they first if he call police, distract the boy, you know. Then the police have taken statement from some of them when he did there. Okay. You know, like what the wife said.
Okay,
yes.
Bruce, let me bring you to one of our big organ where we say he follow us and he is also our mentor. There's a question he put across to you. He said, if Bruce begins to allow untruths and lies to cascade from his lips by defending racism and telling intelligent people that racism is due to our ignorance, then he should wake up from his slumber. I just believe he should keep his feelings to himself. It was arrant racism, and I am writing an article about this very soon. If Bruce Trans is the stance of Nunai, then it is a shame. Then what thing our this oga they try talk, this our oga, na very big oga for London. Now London is there, they ride from, and in they work with Ministry of Justice for London. In their talk say this thing na pure racism. Make we no hide anything at all. Any umbrella or anything. Make we talk say racism na racism. make we talk say spade na spade. Make we not say na family implement.
Material. But the point we say, as we did for this program,
yeah.
our concern is that we dey try to dissect to understand how this matter be. And importantly too, we go still follow what the government does to talk. Government don't talk, say nothing like that. Join them. But in a court, you go come fit prove them at the end of the day.
And one of our followers say make we make sure say na Pidgin English we dey use, say our grammar too
much.
Have much. So make we bring them down small.
Too much. Okay. So, but when I know this matter now, Elder Bruce and our sister, this matter where concern Nigeria, another matter can still happen for another place for Avelino, for somewhere. When it be say another Nigerian man go kill Chinese person.
Use hammer.
Then 2 people dey hospital for the sake of that one too.
Yes.
Chinese they look am as racism too on Chinese, or because this one and that 2 people, he can still go do another person for inside. Okay, waiting Nigerians can they do now when we don't hear this news about the protest where they be one carry out for the person where the Oiboki where Italian marquee for Nigeria person, where be Nigeria person where Italian marquee. So what can be the arrangement now when I hear this news as a national body? We can signal on a get. And what do I want to tell people for our side?
First of all, you see why when I first talk with him, I talk since. Black, key white. Then those people go say, now racism. Are we racist? You know, the black man, when he killed the Chinese man, may so rest in peace, even though we send our condolences to the Chinese community, and our
Make you remember, say 2 people,
according
to 1 or 2 persons, still in hospital too for this matter.
Yes, they still yes. You know, like I say, the Chinese they have right to think anything as we still they talk. Anybody can say anything. That is why when I said before that we'll remove racism, because there's another one. Even if we say racism, that one can still be like that. There are 2 different things anyway, because one involves the host country, while the other one are 2 immigrants. So they are a little bit different, if we want to be sincere. You know, as regards to the protest, the news from
Avelino
about the Chinese and the Nigerian, but I don't think say it gets much to do with it, even though there were opinions. First of all, the protest you are hearing about is not a NUNA organized protest. It's not. And that is why if you see, you didn't see it in any of our publications, because we, you know how it is. When we are Nigerians and we are from a peculiar country where a lot of things come to play, tradition, religion, culture, and all that. So when things like this happen, there are a lot of things that come to play, and the preparation for the organizing of the protest not be waiting really concern NUNA. Some other people, you know, now they organize them. We as NUNA they hear them the way every other people take the hear them.
Okay, which means NUNA is not organizing any protest in respect to Aleka or Gochukwu.
No, you see, that very day the kind of protest they did that very day, which NUNA still helped to put under control. And there was the discussion of we have to plan for a national protest, peaceful protest, that is in every cities.
Yeah.
You know, when you want to plan for such things and you want it to be successful, and as an association that want to be involved in this, you know, say you'll be very careful to plan it, because nationwide, it has to be something where everybody will come together to plan. While that discussion was going on, this one just came up again that some people have set up a committee, they want to protest on Saturday. So they get the date out before we could even sit to analyze and plan how we are going to carry out the national protest.
Which means 2 different.
So the thing now, what we are saying now is that this protest, meanwhile, from the NUNA now is still pending. It never ready, considering the fact that because of this will happen, so now NUNA penned in on, or the protest will still come later.
Anyway, first of all, like the embassy first. You know, when things like this happen, it not depends only on the citizen when it happen to. There is equally diplomatic communication, or I don't know as I talk for this language.
Yes, talk
you know,
sure.
so they do their own. They do their own, and the outcome, you know, because first of all, it's just like with the talk now. Say, wetin would the Italy go do for this woman when Ogochukwu wife? So there is still that talk is definitely going to come up between the Chinese government and the Nigerian government. So we are following to see. The embassy is following it up, ready, because it's not about whether Nigerian man kill somebody, they kill Nigerian man, will not disturb us from organizing a protest. If we see that the Nigerian man was wrongly, his life was taken by somebody when not get right to do it. We get right to protest. If you like, Nigerian man kill another 200 people. Let those people organize their protest. That is my own stand.
Okay, everybody day on. Now you take
the only thing I'm saying is that this is not a Nuna organized protest. That's the only thing I.
Okay, Sister Evelyn, for this very matter, so you hear within your co-executive talk about the situation where you talk about the Nuna and non-Nuna. Your own opinion to what you get to contribute, put. Okay, she said don't go off. Okay. Anyway, we dey wait for them. That Bruce, be like say now let you they come put for the hot seat.
we go fire and
we go fire you be that now you go the answer. And so this one be the one.
Yeah, okay, Eda Bruce, see, you are the PRO of Nunai. We still come back to you because every information must come from your desk, so to say. We don't hear so many stories.
Even for the guy where that's so say that Shoroti.
Yeah, we don't hear so many stories about Shoroti. This street begging. I beg. Which effort Nunai they do to try educate our people, talk to our people, if there is any need for us to stop this Shoroti.
Street beg, the one for begging or begging. Because Shoroti is different though. To carry load they sell. It's different from beg with cap.
People where they beg money, cap on their hand, they beg money. As our governors, where they go Abuja with cap.
I'm not aware of that.
Okay. But so as you are,
I hope I know they ask this question because of wetin happen or because they say not that our brother they do.
Yeah, na part of am. Na part of am.
Whatever. No, you know why I ask am because me I not agree with that question. Anything you like you do does not give anybody right to take your life.
No. JPLIVE actually on this very matter.
So
Eda Bruce, let us quickly clarify this. Eda Bruce, there is no way JPLIVE go take accept say that man for under any reason say they kill him. We detest it and we are against it, and our sympathy according to how welfare tester we don't write our own condolences in our message to them. So there is no way we detest it, we are against it, we hate it, and we don't hope, will not be expecting that kind of thing will happen. That is the truth. That is our opinion. Now there we stand put. But the point be say some kind of thing they join things. So we just bring this one coming to say this thing will they go across all states. Even if you go for your internet, if you write for Google things like that, they come up. And the question be said now, this thing are petty issues where they come up and we they hear. How, which effort, how we feel say sensitize our people, make them know say other road, they not violate that road.
Yes.
Just to take Adam join the Matame for.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. You know, say even he said beggar not get dignity. Once you dey beg, person won't even better pass. If you want give you money, go throw it to you like say. So nobody really like him. And like we said before, when we hear Shoroti, when we came to this country, we know as Shoroti be say you go buy cheap goods. You can't go sell her for urban those area where those old men not the people come out. You know, when you don't sell to them, waiting be €1, if you sell her €2, they'll come see dash you something. Now we know as Shoroti those days, not be begging. You know, for the begging, we've tried. It's not even true Nuna. 2 various local associations. I've attended more than 1, 2, 3 local association organized events when they organize to take talk to their people, to take show their people other roads, you know. We get cheap things. Now, one of the things when is employment for year now, be this bicycle walk. Bicycle walk when everybody they do. Bicycle work, it pays like office work. Even now they do contract or they do. So me, I will advise, we don't tell them. There are now bicycle work day when you don't even need to get bicycle. So if you say you don't get money today buy bicycle, the one that they call GT, they give you bicycle, give you telephone, give you everything you need. So I still think we'll keep preaching it and we tell all local associations, make them still, because they are closer to the people. That is the essence of that operation I said before. Know your leader. They call, when they, like each call I receive, the first thing I ask you, where are you calling from? If you say Torino, I'll send you back to the list. Go to the list, you see to the number, ask when they hold their meetings. So you go, it's not just to call and ask for information or assistance. If you go there, you get first hand. You know, we encourage them to go, because the more we are able to bring them together, the more it goes still easy for us to fit they talk a lot of things, because all this one with they talk.
But some people they say they don't get that proof. Some people they talk say they don't get documents. So how they will fit take survive, because they don't take person without documents.
Now, even though, like I said before, we dey on air. I work in the camp. Okay, and I know, like the Pakistans, whether they come today, they get to them, there's a way. So anyway, I don't think that is an issue. That is not, because it's still the same thing. They still goes to their leader. If they goes to their local union, they can get assistance there. You don't know people those days when they work for you, they don't get paper. So because the same thing when you want to go face, if you go do find the basket work, you don't get paper. Now you still face if you go do begging, you don't get paper.
Not true. You are
correct. We encourage them, we dey try. The little, if we hear any job opportunity, we dey publish, we dey call anywhere, any city. So we'll continue to do that, and we urge all local associations to join hands.
Okay, Elder Bruce, let me bring you in now. Elder Bruce, just one of our Oga, he talks, now two things he talk here. He said beggars get dignity. And he said it is not being a beggar that matters, but the man-made situation that drove them into begging. Understand what he talk here? Not be the begging be the problem, but the situation, not be this one.
Where carry and go.
Okay, another thing where he talks for this protest. He said if this thing na Senegal and Morocco person, this thing happened to. He said by now all of them for don't hit the street. Nothing like talk say culture and tradition. Now I be waiting with the try.
For this kind of one, I waited the try to ask that Bruce say the matter one I don't handle maybe on a Benny day for inside, and number two for the begging, you say now the thing where they drive them into begging. Now be wahala. You agree to this question? Make we use and take round up for today. You agree to waiting this person talk?
No. Anything when go make person beg, waiting be before a big wahala, not be even just wahala, very big one. Anything when go make person beg. I no doubt about that too. Okay. You know the situation. That situation, now we still they help. When I take talk, say we look for jobs. When we hear anything, we open our ears, we talk to people, we search. When we see, we publish. It's all part of encouraging them to have something to do. Nobody.
Okay,
like
Pastor
I said
Mike
before,
is back. Nobody like saying don't work out before. We thank God that you are back now. We don't talk about so many things. I will get few minutes to go. Elder Bruce don't help us dissect most of the questions when we ask. But make we narrow this one to you because you know they before. And this matter, they go to our own person where we hear say a key person for another place for Avellino. And that one and a Chinese person. And we never hear from the Chinese who are they quiet or what they do, what they know they do. Our own, they assume say it's racially motivated. How you what to be your assessment? What to be your own point for the one where this say still happen for the other side?
Okay, JP, thank you very much. Sorry, I lost network because the thing was just I couldn't wonder say whether not from on our hand.
No, not be this
so until I consign back. No, you see that matter will happen for Campania. For Avellino for Campania, where Nigeria go kill Chinese.
Yeah.
then use the same hammer, injure another person, that one dey coma. We never know whether he go survive or he go die. You see, the thing only give me something to learn from the Chinese people. That justice is not, you can't derive justice from protest, from fighting, or from shouting. But the Chinese, I like what the president of Napoli, President Omelico, what he did, he first of all pay a condolence visit to the deceased family. Thereafter, our ambassador here sent a condolence message to the Chinese ambassador, you know, to tell them that we also condemn the act. But you see, the case of Campania is a pure case of a lunatic killing. Every Nigerian person, he dey mad, he no normal. You understand? You forgive me. Let me digress a bit to the killing of Alika because I there for Luzuna. We don't ever ask ourselves really cause it, because I know they like to hear them say. You hear me so? You know what it cause the fight, because they say the man get mental case, this is that. Person wey get mental case, you know see him girlfriend as he fine, he dey craze but he no fine girl. He dey waka with fine girl. You dey hear me?
Yes, we can
And
hear
wetin
you.
cause the matter? Our brother buy something from the store as he come outside. You know say all these people dey hold facilitator wey dey sell €1. The girl buy from am, say €5. He leave change for am. Oh, God go bless you, my son. Thank you. God do this a fine woman. All your children go fine. Why you dey praise my girlfriend? Now you take push our brother. Fight start. From there, everything. I tell my brother pass go just for praising your girlfriend. Say, do well, fine girl. If
This
you say
information
person
so
ugly,
because the person wey die don die, the person wey keep person
don't
go
die.
talk this one on a passers by na him talk am.
No, na eyewitness. You understand? Eyewitness. You know, when I hear this thing, the thing shock me. Some dey cripple, and
But
I
this
dey happy say
eyewitness, he go present himself for court of law.
e dey on social media.
Okay.
All people, oh, my phone don fall. People wey dey comment, I just dey read all this thing. But you know one thing, wetin pain me for all this thing be say, wetin I like most, people in that community, they were only talking good of late Alika. He's a quiet person, you know, he dey always dey go him own way, you know, dey find trouble, na quiet man, na jejeje. You know, people think say he dey homeless. But me now, we don't see the video of the house. The man is living well. He has a very comfortable home. He get his house now. Accident make an offer they do this again. So our brother will keep Chinese. Chinese people now they no protest. But what did they do? They report the case to authority.
Yes.
Make they take control. So I
Okay.
won't make at the years in Nigeria won't do another protest. We don't need to protest because
Okay,
they
Pastor,
say
just hold on 1 minute. Pastor, hold on 1 minute before you, Pastor, hold on 1 minute before
Yes.
you continue. One of our ardent fans, one person where they follow us every time where we dey do something, he ask question. He said, as Nigerians they demand justice for Alika, will the Chinese also demand the same justice? Because
Mention the person name. Mention the
wetin
person
dey good, our sister
Nani?
Patience Awerioba, he said, now when we dey ask for justice for Alika, I think the Chinese also go still ask for
Justice.
because
Exactly.
wetin good for Bala good for Bulus.
Exactly.
Yes, my brother. The Chinese are also demanding for justice,
They get right.
but they are only going about it legally,
Peacefully.
without peacefully, without protest, and they are achieving results. Our embassy have condemned the act. Nuna have condemned the heart. So with this thing now, you know, they say he that must come to equity must come with a clean hand. Now, make I tell you one thing. If Nigeria go protest on Saturday, you go see Italians wey go carry banner of the Chinese wey we kill to spoil this case for us. So that's why we waiting for Nunai. Make we not give them room. We don't best protest. Chinese no protest. We kill one. Blood there our hand. Make we quiet. Justice is going on. Embassy and Nunai are pursuing this justice. But if civil society, members of civil society say they won't protest, the Oyibo people, leave them. Make we Nigerians sit down. Let us learn from Chinese. Now, so me I talk rich.
All right.
Thank
Make
you.
we ask our sister, Sister Evelyn. We don't first talk before about you being a mother and the way you talk, and they attend to many people where they camp, where from the work. We talk about this way, shorty, street begging, where they involve, as we hear for the rumor for the Wahala, where it caused the death of our brother, Shoroti. What will be your own point? This begging, which effort they to make sure say this thing not come they be like say na normal thing? And what will be your own opinion for inside? We not hear you again. Your voice.
You are speaker, your voice.
Your speaker, we not hear.
We not hear.
At all.
We not hear.
It's from your side again. Engineer.
Okay, my brother, I feel help our treasurer to answer that question before engineer go come up.
Very quickly, yes.
Okay, you see this thing where you dey do so, just beside our embassy, e get one boy where they always they sweep. Oyinbo go dey give am, everybody go give am money. You know, one day if me dey pass, I go dey give am better money. I never give am coins. Any day when I want give am coins, you go know say na all the coins wey dey my hand. But one day, I go tell the boy say, if you see work you go like to do, he say yes, he go leave this one. That na because say one day I dey pass, I see one Oyinbo just abuse am anyhow. Then I challenge him, I say why? Why? Because he dey sweep my road. I say you see the embarrassment wey you fit get on this work, so try make you find work. He say so from there I tell my friends wey dey work for other civil society, I say see today as me and you dey talk so, that boy dey work for fabricants.
Good.
You dey hear me so? He dey work. He get another one wey dey sweep embassy directly. That one I tell am the same thing. I come discover say he is comfortable with the begging. My brother, change must first of all come from the inside. If you want change, you go change. So what I can't do, I can't stop to dey give that one money. If you want come up for embassy, if you see me, you go greet me like 20 times. Oga dey go, Oga dey go. I say they go now. They go. Now because say I dey give you 10 euro, 20 euro, 15 euro, 5 euro, now make you dey comfortable. So I can't stop to dey give her money. I say when you ready to work, come. I go help you for work. Even now today, even they do clean inside embassy, when they pay you, it's better. Because there was a day I see and they sleep outside. I wake up, I carry money, pay for hotel for her. I say, go sleep that room. When they sleep outside, think about your life. You go work. So what is this begging cause? You know really good. You know really good. You know really good. So we go sit down talk for noon and how we go pay.
Sister Evelyn, you dey hear us? Can you say something? We are still not hearing you at all.
We are still not hearing you. The fault is from your side. We can't hear you.
Our engineer, they do the thing. Just listen to us and we don't know as we go take manage the situation
because
right now.
Because we are still bringing them back again.
Yes.
We are still bringing 3 of them back
again, exactly.
Until we'll be able to narrow this thing. Because whatever thing we do, if people have been following JPLIVE from the day we started, our own is to make sure we change the narrative in Torino, in particular Italy in general. Because what thing would they do? What let our people understand there is still another way you can still make money without dehumanizing
yourself. Genuinely, work genuinely.
Work genuinely. We have been doing it here. We've been doing it. That's exactly. If not the followers from the first day, we there against Shoroti. Nobody say Shoroti no good. But
to beg money, not be the one they talk.
That is the one we know there in support.
Yeah,
what to then support is if there's every way any one of us who are community exponents, we go fit get work. Like I love what the welfare said. He said he has been getting job for people. If he can get for people, I get for people. JP get for people.
You get,
we get for people. And our sister, our treasurer Evelyn, that works in
the system,
in the system, you know. Let us see how we can be generating job for our people, so that they will be gainfully, respectfully employed. Because honestly, this begging, it is dehumanizing us as a community.
So my people, actually, we don't do like almost 2 hours now onto this program. And the continuation of this program, we say, as the matter they unfold, we will continue to talk about this matter. That Bruce will come again, our dear sister will come again, and Pastor Mike will come again. So make we hear from Elder Bruce as a way of concluding for today. Yes. Make you tell us which message you want pass across in view of what we don't talk. Make we just cap them with one word or a sentence. Make we take
I want quickly first. I want thank Una. We are lucky as Nigerians to have Una.
Yes, before you conclude, Elder Bruce, before you conclude, one of our sisters, Patience Awerioba, she said we should encourage our people to look for legal work and stop misbehaving. We know they misbehave. Maybe so she take put them the other way around. Right. Understand? So you go modify them now. And all of you, I want to make a conclusion be on this thing where this our sister asked.
So I'm happy we are lucky to have a studio like this when we officially, when we talk, it reach the people. And I want to use this medium to appeal to all Nigerians, wherever you are, wherever you find you live in. Please, first of all, not look the time you want to spend. Go and look for any Nigerian community. Because Nigerian community, they know they give money, but they can direct you. They go help you, direct you to offices where you get work. Direct you to offices where you go assist you for document. They go assist you for a lot of reliable information. I beg, many of our Nigerian live presenters, and to still follow. More no hesitate to follow Nuna. You can reach us Nuna Web for Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can reach any of those. Reach us through any of those handles. We, the President Executive, are ready, ever ready, for a quick response. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
God bless you. God bless you.
Pastor, make you use you take conclude now. Since we don't hear from our sister, which message you want pass across very briefly in a sentence? Okay, Pastor, we'll not talk to you again. Let us hear from our sister.
Let's hear from our sister. Then we'll come back to Pastor.
You don't pass us since. Yes, we can hear you now. We want to conclude now for the day, but we just talk of this begging. We did talk of this begging before. What will be your own assessment to conclude now?
I tell you, me myself, I don't like. Yes, I've heard the question before. Thank you very much, sir. I don't like the act of begging as a job. I don't like it. I strongly condemn it. It's so not because of our brother was
sorry, my sister. No. Sorry, my sister. We get our brother. This person not be Nigerian person, but now one of our followers now from Costa d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. The man, he said, "Ciao JPLIVE TV, ciao JPLIVE TV. Vi ringrazio tutti per questo programma. Io sono della Costa d'Ivoire in Torino."
Now appreciation give us with that. So our sister says she not like that thing. So Oga Pastor, let us conclude now so that we'll feel say make una go relax because una don't too tired today. They will bring una again next week. So tell us to conclude. Yeah.
Okay, thank you first and foremost. Make I appreciate una for this opportunity, this medium for us to talk to Nigerians. And I remain the welfare officer. I want to put my number open here because Nuna, we say Operation Reach Your Leaders. My number now 35103257770. Please, if you call me, I like to see message. It better. If you get any problem for your community, anywhere you dey, I beg, send
call
to me.
Again.
And
Call your number again. Call your number again. Small now. Repeat them again.
My number again, una welfare officer na 35103257770. Welfare officer. So anytime, leave message, I will get back to you. My final message for Nigeria now, I beg. Like I talk, they say he that must come to equity must come with a clean hand. Make Nigeria, we they fight for this brother Alika. We know they do any protest again, so that may they not use that opportunity spoil this Alika case. Now with the win, they not just say we kill somebody for Campania. Now with the protest, what we do, it don't reach, but we they get justice. We they pursue justice. Say no to any other protest. Thank you.
Thank you. My people, as we talk, we want to appreciate you now. The executive of Nunai want to talk to us today, and we will bring you on board again for another interesting episode. And as this matter they go about our brother where they kill, and our brother will still keep us into that discussion where we will still keep for another day. But meanwhile, our condolences go to the Chinese family where we say a Nigerian person take go kill their own brother, and the people where they for hospital. I pray make them not die and make God heal them so that they will fit go back and go meet their families. Yes. In the same vein, our own sister and the children, we don't first send that one to Ram to our condolences to, and we thank our embassy for the intervention in collaboration with Nuna and every other sister body, especially if some of the larger communities where they Italy where they support, they say okay, this thing where it happen is not good because according to one person, he say a life taking make I use pidgin, I go sweet pass. The life where they take in cold blood is still dey bad as the one where they kill many people together.
Yes.
A life taken in cold blood is as gruesome as many taken in a pogrom. Na person talking like that. So that kind of thing, if one person die, na bad thing happen. If two die, na bad thing. So but you get some kind one where will die in a very bad way.
If one die, na bad thing. Two die, na bad.
Na bad
thing.
Then many na baddest. So let's thank you very much, and our people, we appreciate you now. And our top fan, Joy Oseye, we hail you, we see your message. Now time now we did so, and our engineers, you know as they be now, if they give us time we don't meet out, then next week then we'll get trouble. So make we end this matter today, and what we go talk.
Una bye.
Bye.
Are you looking for a professional sound equipment? Do you desire durable accessories? Are you looking for a professional audio and visual studio? Then worry no more. At Mega Point, we have in stock professional and durable speakers, piano, microphones, combos, electric and bass guitars, mixer, drums, percussions, and accessories. We also offer the best in musical video production, event coverage, photography, and many more. Locate us now at Mega Point Conglomerate, Via Stradella, 229 and 2318, Torino, Italy. Call us on +390 1120 3422. Email us on megapointtv@gmail.com. You can also visit our website at www.megapointtv.com.